Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Nintendo Community Fangames Convention coverage for 2020. In this video we're taking a look at Sonic Speed Fighters 2, which was developed by Neofire Sonic. Now, the moment I saw this, I knew I had to cover it, and it's bizarrely nostalgic, this sort of thing. So, it's strange that we haven't really got around to more of this type of stuff on the channel before, but Mugen fighting games. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Mugen, but it is basically a fighting game engine that you can use to load with whatever characters or backgrounds or music or fighting styles or whatever you want and make custom fighting games. 2D ones based on sprite-based sort of like Capcom Fighters or SNK Fighters and things like that. And there have been an awful lot of these in the fan game community, especially among Sonic fan games, and they're always a good laugh, I've got to say. There's something strangely nostalgic for this sort of thing, this just absolute slapdash, let's put loads and loads of characters into a fighting game and make them all fight, and yeah, it's these things are never very well balanced, let's put it that way. And that's very much the case with Sonic Speed Fighters 2 as well. You basically get an enormous amount of characters to select, lots of custom like fan characters and things like that, all like miscolours of Sonic. It's very nostalgic. I think if you've ever grown up with the Sonic community, this sort of thing will instantly bring a smile to your face, and it certainly did with me as well. And yeah, it's the same sort of problems that these Mugen Sonic fighting games have as well, in that they're often, the sprites are very small. They're always based on like Sonic Battle or Sonic Advance, and that's no different here. So they're very small, they don't have an awful lot of reach, they fly around the bloody stages like crazy. It's more like a Smash Brothers game than it is an actual 2D sort of one-on-one fighter like a Street Fighter 2 or a King of Fighters. It's just a bit too hammer the buttons and hope something will happen and hope for the best, basically. So yeah, you can play it with some element of skill. There are obvious special attacks and everybody has their own movesets, and yeah, there is at least some effort put into all the characters, but the balance is all over the places. Yeah, some characters are absolutely just insane. The computer AI is just off the chart. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to beat them. Yes, any humanly way possible to beat them. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. But I suppose that's part of the fun of these Mugen Sonic fighting games. They're just a bit crazy. Someone's just gone, you know what, let's just have everything in here, and it makes me laugh, and I think there's something endearing about them, to be honest with you. And this is no exception. I enjoyed my time with this for the little time that I did play with it, but it's not the sort of thing that has any sort of depth. Like I say, it is a bit of a bugger to play. It's so fast and so, like I say, the characters being so small, they have no reach, so it's kind of frustrating to play. And it's just massively unbalanced. The computer AI is absolutely insane. You'll find yourself getting juggled and comboed to crazy, and you just can't do anything about it because the computer can function on a level that you can never dream of. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. But at the same time, I enjoyed it. If you need a bit of a Mugen retro throwback to Sonic Fighter, then this basically ticks all those boxes. It is silly fun, and it is not very well made, but there's something about it. I have so much nostalgia for this sort of thing, and I'm sure if you're watching this and going, oh mate, I remember all that stuff, this will appeal to you as well. So it's well worth checking out in that regard. But don't expect anything with any sort of depth, or you know, you can't play this with any sort of skill. It's just too overblown. There's too much going on. The enemy AI is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's just a little bit too much to feasibly get some enjoyment out of. It's fine if you knock the difficulty down a little bit, but yeah, it's very button mashy, and it's very much a Sonic fan's wet dream almost. You know, just throw all these characters and all these moves into it, and I bet that'll be really cool. And you know what? It's kind of endearing in that regard.